What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So I'm going to dip back into my live album series and talk about a live record that I just recently picked up on vinyl, and I was very excited to do so, and that would be 1988's Beast from the East by Dokken. Yeah, so very, very cool. It popped up at a used record store that I frequent here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I made sure to get up there right away because I had to have this. This is pretty highly sought after. And as you can see, it still has cellophane, so it's not sealed. It's open over here, so whoever owned it before has listened to the records, but the actual cellophane is still on there, so the gatefold or nothing or all of that's never been opened. That's about to change. So, a little background on this. This album was released November 16th of 1988. It was recorded in April of 1988 in Tokyo, Japan. It was released on Elektra Records. Reached number 33 in the US and number 27 in Japan. And it is currently certified gold in America for sales or shipments of over 500,000, which is a double album, so that really means about 250,000. But hey, a live album in 1988, going gold or platinum is pretty impressive. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So, like I said, I know a lot of vinyl enthusiasts, when they get something that's either sealed or has a cellophane, it's kind of a cardinal sin to rip it off. But I don't care because I buy records to enjoy them. Like I say, I do have some collector stuff, but I also do like to enjoy my records. So, sorry cellophane, gotta go. I will keep this though because I do want to keep this hype sticker right here. It still has the hype sticker, which is pretty cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and get all this off. Alright, so whoever bought this did buy it from a cutout bin because back in the day, if an album didn't sell or they had too many copies of it, they would cut a piece of it off, and this was done on CDs and cassettes and everything else. I can't imagine anybody would do that now with as highly valuable as a lot of this stuff is. And even with this cutout, this record is still pretty valuable. So anyway, there you go. There is the front cover of Dokken's Beast from the East. If we look at the back cover, just looks like some different pictures of the band as well as the track listings and all. All in all, I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, 5, 9, 13, 16. So there's like 16 live tracks and then a studio track on here, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But anyway, so there's the cover. And again, this is kind of cool because even though the record wasn't sealed, this gatefold has never been open, and right now it appears like it might be stuck together. So we'll try to do this without damaging anything. Otherwise it'll make for, unfortunately, yeah, okay, so there is a little bit of, it did cause a little bit of damage by being stuck together all these years. But anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll take a look. This gatefold kind of opens long way. So there you have like the symbol, the circular symbol from the Japanese flag there in the middle, and it just looks like some liner notes on the top and the bottom. So no pictures of the band in here or anything like that, but it just looks like liner notes as far as where it was recorded and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Hopefully that's all on the camera there. All right. Yeah, it just shows the different dates. So I guess it wasn't all Tokyo like Wikipedia says. It looks like there was some Nagoya, Osaka, Yokohama. But all dates in April 1988. So that's pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and pull out one of these records. All right, so I don't think there's really anything too special about the vinyl, but what I think is pretty cool is this Elektra sleeve on the inside. This is the classic Elektra sleeve that you would have gotten with any old school Motley Crue record, Dokken record, maybe even some old school if you have any original issue Metallica records, because they were on Elektra initially as well. So pretty cool. Nothing too special about the record. Pretty, just standard black vinyl. It's got the standard Elektra sticker in the middle. Front side, other side. Actually side one and side two. Okay. The other record looks exactly the same, so, we won't go pulling that out or anything. However, I will just double check and make sure there's, if there's anything else. Wow, I'm not doing too well here. All right. I don't know if there's any other, there's no posters or any other inserts or anything like that in there, so there's nothing. Okay, cool. So that's everything from the inside of, the Dokken Beast from the East video, or Jesus Christ, Beast from the East vinyl. It's vinyl. It's not a fucking video. It's vinyl. That's a video. Anyway, so the album got mixed reviews. If you look on Wikipedia, it shows that it got 4.5 out of 5 stars on AllMusic, which I think is a more recent review, not necessarily a review that was done in '88. But it only got 1 out of 5 stars by Rolling Stone magazine. Now, in my opinion, that means absolutely nothing. Rolling Stone is the toilet paper of music magazines. Always has been, always will be. They're a total hipster magazine, and they just hate on something because they hate the band. They probably never even listened to it. They have zero credibility in my book, in my opinion. That's my soapbox, and I'm off of it. But I can't stand Rolling Stone magazine, so don't listen to a 1 out of 5 review that they gave to this album. They probably just don't like Dokken. Anyway, it's got all the hits. It's got Unchained the Night, Dream Warriors, Into the Fire, Heaven Sent, It's Not Love, Alone Again, Breaking the Chains, In My Dreams. It's got a pretty smoking guitar solo. I think it was Mr. Scary from George Lynch. And then it's got a studio track at the very end called Walk Away, which is a very power ballad type song. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it did much on the Billboard charts, but it was a pretty big hit at MTV and Dial MTV and all that, which is probably what helped drive the album to attain gold status. But it's got everything you need, as far as Dokken is concerned. I mean, the recordings on here are great. I don't know how much doctoring, afterwards in the studio there was, but the production's great, the recordings are great, the band sounds great, they sound super tight. And it's kind of, ironic that everything was so great at this point, because later in the year, they'd be on the Monsters of Rock tour with Van Halen and Metallica, and apparently everything just kind of fell apart. Everything that was already fractured just fell apart. This would be the last release with the core successful lineup of Dokken until 1995. In between that time, they went off their separate ways to do different things. Don Dokken went and made a solo record that sounded just like Dokken. George Lynch started a different band called Lynch Mob. They have a few records, all pretty cool, so check those out. Jeff Pilson, the bass player in Dokken, has been a member of Foreigner for several years now. And actually, I think he even did the production on their Can't Stop Now album in 2009. So they've all been doing a lot of different things, since Dokken. And Dokken's been back together since the mid-90s and is still going strong. I think it's just Don Dokken now, and George Lynch pops up every once in a while to, play a few songs. But they're still going strong, but this was the last big hit record, that they had, in their 80s streak. So it's kind of, it's bittersweet. It's a great record, but it was also, like the last of, their like superstar status, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Dokken Live, Beast from the East. Check it out. It's got all the Dokken you'll ever need on it. It's a great way to introduce yourself to the band. It's available, hopefully maybe you can find it on vinyl in a used record store. I know it's on iTunes. I know there's a Rock Candy remaster where they went back and remastered the entire thing. I think you can probably find that on import on Amazon or wherever. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. If you're a Dokken fan, it's a must-have. If you're a casual fan just getting into the band, it's got every song that you need to hear on there. So that's all I've got for you this time. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I've got other things out there. I've got my Unboxing the Vinyl series, where we unbox box sets, new releases, vinyl reissues, all sorts of stuff. Sometimes it's CDs, sometimes it's records. Who knows? Just depends on what's coming out. I've got the rest of my Inside the Vinyl series, where we discuss live albums. We also discuss lost classics. And I've got some live coverage from some concert festivals, Exit 111, Welcome to Rockville, Kiss Concert, and some other things out there. Last but not least, I do have some mediocre disc golf coverage for those who are into disc golf, starting some very mediocre players, myself included. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
There you go, boy.